back. We're gonna try to bring back the Gone Rogers that are cringy for Talmadge, because Talmadge is back. Look at that smirk on his face. Why not? You told me you want me to do videos and crap. What else are you supposed to do? Just eat Panda in front of him? We aren't.
How terrible is Panda today?
It's gonna be so bad.
Is it?
That's not.
I'll find out tonight. Last time I ate it, I didn't sleep.
Oh.
So, but what are you guys boys doing? How you doing, Talmadge?
Going crazy.
I know. I should have got it right when you came in, Talmadge, huh? Why are you sulking, Bruce? Do you want some panda? You want some chicken? Do you want chicken? Sorry, I thought it'd be fun to shoot some little clips for Gone Rogers like we used to since Talmadge is here. Kevin is
I know.
when
you moving back, Talmadge?
I don't know. I got 2 more years.
Look how shy he gets when the camera gets
I
turned on.
know.
He's all flamboyant, and then all of a sudden the camera turns on and you can't talk.
It's just too cringe for me.
Well, we got to do. Someone's got to do videos around here. I guess it's gonna have to be my job. I'll just come back and start filming Kevin. What are you saying? Magic is cringy?
No.
No.
You just missed the entire
Just
conversation we had, and then then jumped in while we were. Oh, welcome to our life. What is this video for? Going to be?
I was just gonna do clips for Gone Rogers.
Is it actually going to be a YouTube video? Because I'll definitely shoot a YouTube video right now if we'll upload it to YouTube.
The audio will suck, but whatever. If you want to do a video for YouTube,
I might as well. You're starting going, so I guess might as well start this thing. I guess you guys get the raw content here. I have of course Talmadge that is back. We have a lunar eclipse that is going to bring 50,000 people to our little tiny town of 8,000 people tomorrow. So we're expecting craziness. Apparently I need to go fill up on gas before it goes up to $9 a gallon. What else? What else is new here? Chloe, you guys missed Chloe going insane. Had to take her in the back room and calm her down because she loves Talmadge more than anyone in the entire world, apparently. So, or does Talmadge coming just mean that usually something fun happens?
No, they're Kevin.
We usually go for walks and
there's Panda.
Panda. Is that what it is? You're just in love with your stomach?
You want Panda?
You want more
Panda? You want
Chloe?
some chicken, Panda? Would you like some, Chloe? High five if you want some. Oh, okay.
What else were we discussing? Oh yeah, I was just discussing life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness with all the the nonsense going on with stuff. So yeah, what should we talk about then? Since I guess this is going to be a full-on YouTube video.
I was just gonna do clips and splice them together like we used to.
We're gonna have some randos to draft tomorrow.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do? You're gonna look at the sun for a second, go blind, and then what are you gonna do in Richfield?
It's on Saturday morning. It's not tomorrow.
Okay, so what are they gonna do Saturday morning? They're gonna look at the sun, go blind, and
then go to the fall festival that they're gonna close down Main Street for. That's on Saturday.
That's good timing for it, but are they gonna be able to handle it?
I don't know. I would suggest you sleep here, or I'm gonna sleep here on Friday, so I don't have to drive home because it's gonna be crazy. I would leave your car here if you want a parking spot, or walk here.
Walk the dogs to the store. It's like 1.4 miles.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane, huh?
Or it's not even a mile. It's
getting love.
It's quite a mile from my house.
Have you played any Magic?
Yeah, 1.4 miles I think it was from my house. Because I used to like time myself running with the dogs to hear when I used to actually like work out and run.
I guess you already did this video, huh?
Yeah, the Doctor Who's still going strong. There's definitely some stuff in the market that's interesting. One thing that I've noticed interesting is commander decks are drying out, which is crazy.
Seriously?
Yeah, so like new Phyrexia or Phyrexia Obi-Wan. This is at distribution level. I'm not saying on TCG Player or eBay. It's just I've seen some weird movements on stuff that distributors had been blowing out is not available like it used to be. So it shows me there is some, and this is smart money if people have the liquidity. The problem is no one really does at this point because everyone got absolutely destroyed on Commander Masters and Baldur's Gate and New Capenna and like a lot of stuff that go watch Rudy's videos. See, Zach always hates me plugging Rudy because we have such a love-hate relationship with the good old Rudy because he makes our job absolutely. Oh, do I have a thing there? He makes our job sometimes absolutely miserable dealing with the FOMO and the kind of the misinformation, the misrepresentation of the market. And I get it. He's got a job to do to hype people up and to kind of create the drama for stuff. But his latest video was so spot on with how Magic used to be a product you never had to worry about losing money on. You'd have to worry about like dead money, like, oh man, I broke even and did 40 hours of work and shipped off $50,000 worth of packages to break even. But you never had to worry about like things collapsing from $200 to $120. That was never, even Dragon's Maze era, that was not the case. You could still make your money back on that crappy Dragon's Maze. And that's what made Magic such a very attractable thing to go into. It was not necessarily the profits were insane, but the risk was super, super low. So we are definitely in a different time period with that. But are we turning the corner? Probably not. This whole thing with the Ravnica Remastered is still very troubling. Dominator Remastered is being blown out for nothing. Like these suckers with Dominator Remastered. We don't have collectors. Oh, that's probably a good thing we don't have collectors here.
No, we haven't had collectors for a while.
Yeah,
I just haven't
distribution
cared.
price is way higher than what they're going for on TCG Player and eBay. Again, that's the smart stores. That's what they're doing. They're going over to those routes. But again, once Wizards of the Coast decides to crack down on that sort of stuff, they actually can revoke your WPN for buying from outside sources if it is still within the distribution network. So I don't have any loyalty to Wizards. I don't think stores should have any loyalty to Wizards because they don't have any loyalty to us, but they still have the belt that they can whip us with at any time to take away that WPN. And I still think that WPN is pretty necessary for stores. There have been some good things that Wizards done. I'm a fan of their companion app that they've put out. I wish it wasn't so much of a headache to log into the first couple times and get it all set up because they want you to use these accounts that no longer exist. And anyway, there's a bunch of mess with that, and I think they could do more with the companion app, but at least it's in the right direction. I still need to release my rant video on Zach is attacked by buttons.
What?
Need to do my rant video on the good old Innistrad. What do they call it? Harvesttide Festival. So that will be coming out. I'm just gonna do that today with a full breakdown of what a joke it is. Like the amount of Wizards, the promotion that Wizards has done, and the prices that they expect us to purchase to run like kind of a dead event. No one is excited about Crimson Vow and Innistrad Midnight Hunt, especially in the land cycle is in Doctor Who. So
land cycle?
Yeah. Apparently
Seriously?
the land cycle's in Doctor Who. That's the one they chose.
I need to pay more attention to
stuff
cards.
to that. Yeah, everything's just getting reprinted. Oh, when I was looking up those secret layers, Zach, the prices on them, a lot of them had multiple secret layers.
Yes. They've reprinted go look at every card. That's why I have an altar now.
Not even one secret layer, but multiple secret layers.
There's a new secret layer every single week.
You are not the center of the universe.
You
aren't. Anyone want a dog? Just kidding, we can't girder buttons. So that's what's kind of going on. I'm still preparing to go to the Magic Summit in Salt Lake in the next week. Man, that's coming up quick.
Is it next week? I'll have to have a pizza party here for me.
Yeah, without Kevin. It's a party without Kevin. So that's what we going on. It's still coming good with everything in the store though. Like the market's still decent with I'm expecting sales for the holiday to be fine. Like in the scope of things, we've had worse years for sure.
I haven't really noticed a lot of singles like really acting weird like they have in the past.
Yeah. We've had some definite like bear markets where nothing was moving. Like I still think that all Pokemon and Magic have to do is stop their shenanigans. Yeah. They just need to reevaluate, tighten their belts, realize that they can't continue to print COVID numbers. That era is gone. Stop salivating over it. It's never coming back. First of all, it can't ever come back because the economy could never support it again. I'm actually very surprised that we haven't had a complete collapse because of all the shenanigans that did happen during that era. So we are in much better shape than I even anticipated. So literally all they need to do is stop. Just stop and be responsible adults again and actually start doing print runs that are normal, start trying to go back
5
to
sets a
playing
year, that's it.
At local game stores, start doing Grand Prix properly, start really, really pumping up that. They have the marketing capabilities. They are big boys now in the scope of things. They can hire and sponsor like people to, like, remember the War of the Spark trailer?
Yeah.
It went viral.
Yeah, it was
Why aren't
awesome.
they doing more of that kind of stuff? Wizards of the Coast, you fail. You're such a failure of a company.
And if you want us to play standard, bring back actual decks, not those stupid Challenger decks. I'm sick of Commander decks.
What? Challenger was for standard.
I know, but it's at the end. Yes.
Those are so terrible.
Well, they're doing so many
These were
Commander
awful. This
cards.
product
We've sold so
deserves to
many
die
of
if it ever
those.
come back.
It's easy to sell to people.
Yeah, but it doesn't get anyone into it, and then they just have, again, these were pathetic products because they were crap. The cards were crap in them. And then
get it.
eventually, once in a while,
just-
they'd have one card that was actually good, and then that card would be super expensive. So then people would just buy these decks for that card. But that doesn't exist now because now everything they print in supplemental products is now in set boosters.
Okay, then dual decks or something. I'm just the amount of commander products is getting crazy with the amount of random singles
Challenger
there are.
decks are a good idea if they're done properly and they would give enough time for them to be actually playable. The problem is that it's hard for them to realize what. Now with the 3-year standard, that might be a little more viable. But I still don't. The quantities were way too high. They should have been WPN exclusive. And people are always like, "Why do you say that, Kevin? Why do you want it?" Because this is where you're playing Magic. So something has to be incentivized. Otherwise, you're going to get exactly what happens. Because then the mass box openers can get them at the same price that everyone else can. And what they're going to do is they're just going to destroy the value of them by opening them. And there'll only be that 1 week where the cards will be worth it. And then no one will want to purchase them because you can just buy the singles. So I think that people should start utilizing local game stores to actually pick me up singles. That's the best thing for them. So that's why I was kind of against challenger decks, since people could maybe what Wizards of the Coast could do is they should just print do more articles like they used to of budget decks and stuff. They should be the ones sponsoring. It shouldn't be the Star City Games. It shouldn't be the cool stuffs. It shouldn't be the TC players. The people that should be pumping out content should be Wizards of the Coast. They fail. They're a failure of a company. I'm tired of whining about what a failure they are, of what they could do, XYZ, ABC, all the stuff they can do. They just refuse to because they're addicted to the cheap dollar. They hire these interns or whatever to do these dumb little posts and create these clickbait events that are that Commander event was so pathetic. Oh, hey guys, let's do a Commander event and play Commander decks of the last year that are stuck on game store shelves because we can't sell them because we overprinted them and didn't put any value in them. Let's do an event and try to get stores to actually hold an event only using precons of precons no one wants to play.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is the crap they do. If they want to do stuff like that, do a big hype for it, do big incentives, promos for it, have some sort of like theme surrounding it of like, okay, we're going to be a different way to play this, like maybe like a plane chase event, or like okay, let's see which deck actually performs the best, things like that works. There are so many things, but like Wizards of the Coast is just brain dead. They're just creatively dry with what they do because they've realized that collector's boosters are the biggest clickbait product ever, that they can get people to like salivate over these things, and they're not worth it anymore. They were worth it here during this period. They are not worth it now, and the market is starting to evaluate that and realize, okay, collector's boosters are not collectible anymore. There's nothing special about them. What are you going to do now, Wizards? I guess the only thing that's left is to do these stupid Doctor Who garbage, try to sell their mechanics off to other IPs because they know that they are creatively dry. They have nothing left in the tank because they have just smelled each other's farts with nepotism and all this crap where they give each other pats on the back for their wonderful breaking records of profits and stuff because they took that temporary one time to be able to milk this market with their Magic 40s. And man, you really got me on a rant.
I'm sorry, I
Where was
didn't
I
mean
going
to.
with
Anyways, you're a business marketer. What do you think, Talmadge, they should do?
Do you even play Magic anymore, Talmadge?
It's pretty trash. I try an arena, but
I haven't touched Arena for so long.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't really.
I
It's just- I
uninstalled
just
it
haven't
2
been-
years ago.
The problem is I do still play a lot of Magic. Just a pre-release. I'm almost taking the Jamie Stagmeyer route. If anybody doesn't know who Jamie Stagmeyer is, he's the Stonemaier Games board game guy. He's a huge Magic fan, but he has to take Magic in doses. So he'll play the pre-release and then like a draft, and then he'll get his fill of it. And then it's like, okay,
Yep.
I'll wait till the next set. And now the way they're releasing sets so quickly, that's plenty of Magic for me. Which is sad
Yeah.
because, as Talmadge can attest, we used to like brainstorm, play a ton of Magic.
Yep.
We used to be back in that back all the time. Theory crafting. Talmadge misses it. He misses the good old days of Kevin actually caring about stuff. But
Oh, well.
eventually,
that's awesome.
again, that's where a lot of this frustration comes from. Is I want Magic back to those. We started a store because of it. Like literally, that's why this store exists. Is we wanted a place to play Magic. It wasn't for board games. It wasn't for Warhammer paints and stuff. And that's partially hobbies of other stuff that we got into. And it's nice. I like board games. I like stuff. But this was primarily a store that was because of the love for Magic the Gathering, and we wanted a place to really play. And and it's not like Magic
There was
Online's
one
okay.
shelf right here.
Arena's okay. Arena and Magic Online are fun to like hone your skills, but they are all in all, they're like a net negative in my opinion. They're like draining. They're not satisfying. It's like exercising to me when I used to play Magic online or Arena. It was the purpose of them were to actually like train for something here or a PTQ or something.
It's like poker. You have to be able to read your opponent to know what they're going to play next.
Yeah, there's a huge part of that with Magic
You
Gathering.
have to. That's part of it.
Well, and Arena has been caught too with their ways that they quote unquote shuffle, where it's the curve actually curves out way statistically better than.
Oh, it's horrible.
And so it leads to a lot of different type of. That's always so funny how the meta for Magic Arena and online, shouldn't they be
The exact
yeah,
same.
shouldn't they be mirrored? When actually they're not. They're actually oftentimes very different, and it's the way they're programmed. But Magic Wizards will never admit to that.
That's true. I quit Arena because of that.
Where did this like just pick up the mood? I guess we'll have to do more of these because just get me in kind of a ranting mood. But I'm eating my Panda Express, and oh my god, the dogs.
Oh, you were so sad. I'm sorry. You didn't get any food yet? You guys want some food? Do you want kisses? Who wants a treat? Who wants a treat? Oh no. Oh no. Out buttons! All right,
That's
bye.
a good time. Yep. See you guys later.